not talking about New Moon today. We are talking about Twilight. Ladies, what do you remember from reading the books?
Now, is this a safe space to say I've never read them?
You've never read them?
No, I tried to, and Olivia took the book out of my hands because I was too young.
She was.
And then
How old was she?
I don't
They
remember.
weren't fucking in that book.
They were in the
It was
last
written by a
one?
Mormon.
Barely. Fade to black. It was written by a Mormon, yeah.
Okay, but she was little. How old was I when they came out and we were reading them?
I don't know, but I have a very distinct memory of like reading the like first few pages by the window. And
You
then
took some
caught
joy
me.
from her.
I don't think
You took
so.
real joy from her.
I think I stand by what I did. I think you were young. And because you came to me about another book one time and you were like, they're doing something weird in this, and a girl had been giving a blowjob in it, and I was like,
Elite.
Nope.
It was actually
like
lesbian
prep
sex
or something like that.
You snitched on that book to her?
No, she came to me and she was like, they're doing something weird in this book, and I was like, show me.
I felt very guilty to read it.
Yeah.
And I literally went to her like crying.
I would have ate
Sorry
that
for
up
being
on my
a
own.
good older sister.
I've shared this before one time. Well, let's get back to Twilight.
No, tell me, please. No.
You know, I was reading like 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
And Mom found it on my Kindle.
You were like,
That was a tough
how did that
time.
get there?
I was like, Mom, I don't know how that got there. I swear I only read a couple chapters and then I stopped.
I thought it was a book about painting.
I thought it was different.
Sorry.
Which is also a fanfic of Twilight, I guess.
It is.
I think I've read them many times. I read Twilight a lot. I think I enjoyed, which book did I enjoy the most? I think I might have really liked Breaking Dawn.
Really?
I don't remember. Maybe because they were.
I was an Eclipse baddie myself because of the tent scene on the top of the mountain where Edward is there, but he's got cold skin,
Yeah.
right? And she's freezing on the top of the mountain to protect her from the bad vampires. And Jacob, the werewolf,
Yeah.
has warm
Warm-blooded.
skin,
Yeah.
so has to get in the sleeping bag with her.
Yeah.
And famously, one of my favorite tweets ever, somebody tweeted once, that weather that had Bella cuddling up with her side man in front of her current man.
That's
When
a
it was
good
really
Edward
that one day.
could read Jacob's mind the entire time.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I remember my middle school teacher was like, it's just so disgusting that a 98-year-old vampire
Right,
is
who
into
looks
this
like a 17-year-old.
teenager. And I was like, that sounds pretty awesome. Hot vampire.
Sounds
Actually,
pretty cool to me.
for a lot of the books we read where it's like a 500-year-old fey male,
Yeah.
and then like the 20-year-old, if that makes us sound bad, and the 20-year-old human girl get together who eventually will turn fey. Age 98 isn't that bad.
That's not going to be backed up at all.
But just like
None of that take was terrible.
from 500 to 100.
I guess so. Was she 17 though when the book started?
Yeah,
I think she was
so.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, so then she waited till she was 18 so
Yeah,
that
they
could
waited,
get
they
it
got
on.
married.
They
Of course.
waited because it's a Mormon book. So
I think that started off my love of vampire books because after that I read a
Did you
good,
really?
a hefty amount of vampire books.
Vampire Academy after that.
Vampire Academy. You love
Yeah,
those.
one of the best. Wow, the best book series I've ever read.
Another book series you've reread
I've
constantly.
reread that probably 9 times. I'd say the
my
whole series
God.
through. Yeah,
Oh my! Even the side series about
Not
the
the
alchemist?
side series, no,
that's
no.
the best. You got to read those.
I've read all those. They're not as good to me as the OGs.
When you love something, like you love it down.
She loves it down.
I love it hard.
You love hard.
Vampire Academy's great.
There was
Immortals After Dark. Has a lot of
Immortals After
vampires in
Dark.
it.
There was a series that everyone else was also reading called like Marked. Do you remember
Read
those?
it.
Do you read those ones too?
Back in the day, yeah.
Oh my god!
Name one, I've read it.
Name a vampire book, she's read it.
Name it. Do it.
I can't think now, but there's so many others I've read. Love them. Anyway,
Did this spark your love of werewolves, Aljana?
No, I was a Wattpad girl. That's where I got into it.
Really?
This was like, because this feels more like a vampire series, you know, that has werewolves.
This is famously both a vampire and a werewolf series.
but it's marketed as vampire.
Guess so.
guys, do you think these vampires are believable, though?
The glitter, no.
I don't think these are some of the best vampires written. You're telling me they're like as hard as stone and can't die? How have they not overpopulated the whole earth?
Right.
Well,
'cause
they
keep
can die.
And
And they have
the
to-
Volturi famously keep them under control.
But also, they have
you
to
even read
kill
the
their
books?
victims when they eat them.
They have to?
Yes,
That doesn't
their
make
venom
sense.
either
'cause
turns
then
them or
they
kills
turn
them. When you think about it, that's not possible for them to go unnoticed.
Right.
And they're killing that many people?
Well, that's why some have turned to deer and other wildlife animals.
Barely.
Right. The
that
alternative
many.
ones.
There's a lot of
And
bad
you're famously
ones.
not allowed to turn children,
Famously not allowed.
which is a theme in Interview with a Vampire. Mm-hmm. Right? So that's not, we
That's
know that's
gotta
not a good
suck.
thing in vampire lore. It's gotta suck, she said.
Oh,
Get it?
good.
Okay, all right. Hand hand to God, a hot vampire comes to you. Love someone like Edward. We're talking about Twilight, so it's Edward, right? Robert Pattinson, Edward, or whatever you think of in your head when you think of, so that's a no. You letting them suck your blood?
Well, I'm dying.
From the research
I didn't say you were dying. I said they want to suck your blood.
From the research I've done.
Right.
Most of the times it feels good. Besides Twilight, most of the times it feels real good.
Twilight, it burns like fire.
Twilight burns like fire, always turns you into a vampire, and the vampire training process is really painful.
Other books, it's like a drug.
It's like nice.
Yeah, I've seen them.
So Edwards, no. Which again, I don't think is it wouldn't work out. It's not factual. Other vampires I think could exist.
I fuck with the Vampire Diaries vampires because it's not going to kill them or anything. Like to turn, like you have to have vampire blood in your system and then die. But I also like how they can have daylight rings and then go outside and have things like that. For me, that's more intriguing.
Daylight rings.
I just think the glitter thing is really stupid.
Yeah, what was the plot? Like, what was the purpose of that?
Oh, because they can go outside in this. Because the sun isn't going to burn them, but they're going to glitter. They're not going to burn to death.
They don't die from the sun. What was like evolutionarily? What was the purpose of that?
I don't know.
Evolution-wise, for vampires,
yeah. Why was that the decision in her brain?
Stephanie Meyer's brain.
Call it Stephanie.
Stephanie, what would happen?
I don't know, because I think she was maybe still trying to keep it teen or something by having him glitter.
Was it so that his skin is so hard, like it's impenetrable? It's like diamond. Is that like the?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. Yeses all the way around. But all I know is that this is the skin of a Bella. What? This is the skin of a killer Bella.
For real.
That's all we get about it, really.
I've heard that they don't like to be known for those roles. Robert Pattinson, Kristen Stewart.
He just did like the lie detector test interview with Jennifer Lawrence, and he said that he would do another Twilight movie.
Because he kickstarted his career.
I think he used to say he wouldn't, but now I think he is saying he would revisit.
Well, I think
Edward.
He's done such a good job of building his career and taking other roles, that it really launched him to do like The Lighthouse and Mickey 17, Batman, but I can hear it because if you do a huge franchise and then you're forever known as like even Daniel Radcliffe, he's Harry Potter, but he's taking a lot of other roles.
Right. Things that bring them joy.
People aren't able to reference those movies as quickly. Whereas Robert Pattinson now has such a huge catalog. Jennifer Lawrence has such a huge catalog that you can know them from other stuff. So it really depends on if you can shed the franchise. It's always going to be there.
Right. And I don't like when actors talk bad on the franchises that did give them a kickstart. I think Jacob Elordi is constantly talked about on TikTok and various apps because I think he was making commentary on more sappy movies and people being like, sir, we know you from Kissing Booth 1, 2, and 3. That's where you got your start. Let's not forget it. So
be humble.
Okay, Edward Cullen, to you guys. Hot? Creepy? Both?
98-year-old man.
No, presents as a 17-year-old.
I was always Team Jacob.
I don't think he was ever for me, ever.
Really?
Even when I was watching, I liked Jacob more.
I think I knew that I should like Jacob more, but there was something about having read the books and just falling in love with Edward that I was Edward all the way. And then I can't look at Jacob the same after Breaking Dawn and what happens.
Stephanie Myers did something weird there.
But
Bella should have ended up with Jacob.
You think so?
A healthy boy who wouldn't have turned her into anything.
Right.
She could live out.
Stay with her friends and family.
Right.
I think Bella just wanted to be a vampire.
I think she just wanted to be a vampire and fuck for the rest of forever.
Her, same.
Right.
No, we've talked about this of would you rather be in this universe vampire or werewolf?
In that universe?
Yes.
I don't like that. They're vampires.
So werewolf. Because the bond the werewolves have is so strong.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. Oh yeah, because they can all communicate. Right?
Yeah. Pack link.
Okay.